What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Sorry, I'm a little tad late on the stream. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jonathan. You all know who I am. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the COVID-19 update here at KleinGuy Jon. Now, I hope everybody's been doing pretty well. I hope you're doing well. Totally well. Totes. Um, let's see here. I'm just trying to still set up a few things here. I'm just gonna check the stream real quick, see how it's doing. So this is COVID-19 update 11. I want to know, this is a channel, this is the stream, the chat where we talk about, what we're going through during this, this trying time, and the news and updates about what's going on, even parts of the world, and what's going on in the construction industry too. But I'm hearing not very much. It's pretty much just the same old thing that we've been hearing ever since this pandemic started. So we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to some news. We're gonna give you guys some updates. We're gonna share each other. We can share each other's stories, and just and maybe have a little fun. Maybe have a little fun with some stuff, some talks. All right. Until then, guys. Hey, what's going on? Sorry about that. I was trying to I was trying to say something before I started the intro, but that's okay. It's done. It's done already. Can't do anything about it. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. It is April 23rd, 2020. It's 3:34 p.m. here in the East Coast, in the Northeast Coast, really, in the state of New York, where I live in the 5 boroughs, and one of them is the so-called forgotten borough of Staten Island here in New Dorp. All right, let's see. It's 44 degrees outside, but let me refresh my weather forecast here. Actually, now it's turned up to 47 since I updated. So it's 47. Real feel is 53. So it's mild. We got some mild weather. It's cloudy out here. It's some little sprinkles here and there of water, but nothing crazy, nothing too serious. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's with their families. You guys are not going at each other's throats. Nobody's going crazy, throwing stuff at each other, or even taking the god awful risk of going out there and in the crowds and catching this terrible virus. Other than that, I myself, I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. Not sick. Thank goodness for that. I've been mostly indoors here in my old humble abode, and doing some filming. I've been filming. I've been editing. I'm still editing. Today is the second day of editing. So after, this is gonna be at least. I'm gonna cut this short. Instead of making it just 2 hours, we're gonna cut this to like an hour, possibly half hour, depending on how much time is left in the day, of course, because there's never enough hours in the day, never enough. So today is the day for my second day for filming. I have to finish filming today. Finish editing today. Plus, I wrote down a schedule. Let me just reach out and grab it. So, my schedule is: I started filming the 21st, editing yesterday, and today supposedly is the last day. Then I have to review the video. So these are the steps that I take now that I scheduled myself for. Whenever I do a tool review video or any video about tools and what have you. So I schedule myself 2 days of editing the video. Then I review the video. Then I do some final editing. So tomorrow I'll be reviewing the video. The day after tomorrow, the 21st, I take 2 days to do final editing and review. And then on the 27th, which is a Monday, is when I publish. I publish the scheduled, or I publish or schedule the video to be published on Tuesday. So that is my schedule. Now, other than that, it's gonna be hand tools from here on in. It's gonna be what I have personally, any hand tools I have personally to do tool reviews on and such. Let me see the chat here. I know everybody's not in the chat. That's fine. Listen, I'm not taking it personal. All right, I get it. People got things to do. You know, it is Thursday. It's a weekday. Everybody's got things to do. Now, if you're joining me now, you're silently watching. Other than that, you know, let me actually just scrap that off. Okay, so if you're silently watching, don't be shy. Chat it up with me. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me how things are doing for you at home or whoever you may be with. Maybe some friends. Maybe you can't get to your family. Maybe you're with some friends. You're staying with some close friends, trusted friends. I hope. Or maybe you are by yourself and you can't get to your family in time, or you're across the waters right now and you're stranded. And I get it. You know, you could be out somewhere in Europe and you live here in the States and you're stranded. And I hope that if you're watching, whoever is watching, I hope you're safe. I hope you're staying, you know, being vigilant about this virus, and you're doing well. All right. So, back to it. Before I even continue, actually going back to video publishing, if you want my attention, here's how you get it. You type at KleinGuy Jon. All right, like this. Okay. My name will highlight on my end to be orange. You have to type it specifically like this. Nothing else. No short letters, no nothing. Otherwise, I won't probably read it as much. I'll probably skip through whatever you had to say, and I won't be able to read it. So if you want my attention, you want to grab my attention, type it this way, at KleinGuy Jon, specifically in this way. No way else, because it won't show up. All right, and I won't be able to read what you have to say. All right, continuing on. Yes, so my schedule is tight. So I have a full week of editing, filming, editing. I take 1 day of filming, 2 days of editing. I review and edit 1 day, and then do final review and final editing and review for 2 days, and then Monday, the day before the video is published, I schedule a publish date. So that's how it works. That's how my process of doing my videos works. So let's see. Oh, also don't forget, if you like, either you're driving, like Mike Reed, my buddy over here, Mike Reed, he's driving, he's being responsible, and he's listening in, and I appreciate that, Mike Reed. Pay attention, keep an eye on the road, brother. Get home safe. If you're listening in, or if you're watching, and you like the channel, you like the streams, you like the videos, don't forget, you can subscribe. Just click on the subscribe button to get all notifications. After you subscribe, I want you to tap the bell button. Okay, just because you subscribe doesn't mean you're going to get all notifications. You have to tap the bell next to the subscription button after you clicked on it. Customize it to all notifications. You want to get all notifications so you can keep up with news, tool updates, tool reviews, and Q&As. As of right now, I am not doing, this year we're canceling all tool events. In other words, I'm not going to be going to any tool like trade shows or anything like that. Now we did one, me and my father, we went out and we did go to a trade show, a tool trade show. I'm going to say it like that because technically that's what it is. In Jersey for the Oktoberfest. the past October, which was amazing. It was fun. I had a great time. We linked up with VCG Construction, Vincent Carnelia and Nick Campbell. We linked up with Nicholas Fatizzi, Big Brian, aka King of the Crease. You guys don't know who he is. We also had Dive Master Matt there as well, which was it was great, man. I had a blast. We had a great time. We were there all day, all the way to like time near closing time. So if you guys didn't see, any of you new to the channel didn't see those videos, I did some videos, some interviews with some product reps. So go check it out. Now the sound quality isn't too great, but you know I try. But next time we're gonna bring. That's because I didn't bring my camcorder with the shotgun mic on it. So next time we go to any events, we're definitely bringing the camcorder with us because it's got better HD quality and it's got a better mic. So, but until then, all events have been canceled. I'm not going to be myself and my father. We're not going to be able to attend any tool events, any trade shows due to the coronavirus pandemic. All trade shows and tool events have been canceled or postponed for a later date. And hopefully we'll get some news, some updates on that. That way we can keep you guys posted. I can keep you guys posted. I say we. I guess me and the old man. I like to include him in on the stuff too, because he likes going to these events. He really does. We have a blast. So yes, we will let you all know when there will be a tool event or tool trade show coming up, or trade show coming up, and I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, afterwards we have also news from our U.S. government. Now, they're in the middle of votes right now. I think it should be already past 10 minutes. They were voting on the resolution of the near $500 billion stimulus package for small businesses and people who are out of work. So let's see if they came up to a vote, because I was just watching, because they just started the votes like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. I think it's over by now. Let's see what we got here. I'm sure if I might have missed it. Yeah, I think I did. So we got the White House doing their, press conference briefing or whatever. Not. Okay, here we go. Oh, it looks like they didn't. Oh no, it's just a commercial. Oh, Festool, look at that. All right, so currently, right now, time is done. So none of the Republicans didn't vote yay. But it looks like Democrats won this vote, 116 to 94 votes, on agreeing to the resolution. So let's, wow, okay. Well, actually, their votes just dropped. And they're out of time, so I guess they're still voting. Not sure what's going on with that. But it's live right now, and if you go on the Washington Post channel on YouTube, you can see the live debate and vote on the $484 billion coronavirus relief package, as they're saying. So it's still going on right now. Okay, they got 118 votes. All right, against 94. So it looks like this is gonna pass, but let's see what happens next. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. That's much better. So we got Mike Reed driving. Hope you're driving safely, my friend, and you're just tuning in. In other news, our president said some things that weren't accurate. And the doctors, like Dr. Fauci and other specialists, were correcting him on some things, which was kind of embarrassing and ridiculous, but funny too at the same time. It was like kind of like watching a comedy, like a comedy show, like a SNL skit. You got Trump saying one thing, and then his something about I think his one of his health directors or something. He came up and he said something like, "Oh well, um, the New York, well, Trump said something about that. The Washington New York Times or whatever Washington Post said something about his head of health department or whatever, and he was like, they're inaccurate, and then he came up and said, well, they were actually accurate at what I said, and he kind of made, and you can see Trump's face, like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're supposed to agree with me. Just don't say it. Like it was just hilarious, man. I laughed. I laughed. Then he said something about how the virus is it's gonna go away in May or in June, and then and then we wouldn't have to worry about it. Something about how we're not gonna worry about it in the fall, and then Fauci came up and says we are definitely going to see it again this fall. I'm like, dude, why are you even up there? Like, come on. I'm laughing. It's comedy to me when I watch his press conference. Like, it's not even. My thing is like, okay, look. The president wants to say things. He wants to rant about how he feels and what he thinks about, the virus what's gonna happen with the virus and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, it's about it's not about what you think. Like, let the grown-ups be in the room and talk. Like, you just sit in your corner and let them talk. Let the specialists, let Fauci and his team, and do all the talk. Just stop. Like, I just feel like I want to be one of those reporters and say that. Say, stop. you're adding fuel to the fire, dude. Just stop while you're still ahead. It's just so funny to watch sometimes. I just I just watch it. I'll just like swing by, watch it for like maybe like 2-3 minutes, see what's going on, and if he's still talking and talking about like stuff that, I mean, obviously you got the reporter still asking him like, oh, well, you said this, but now you're saying you're not saying that, and he'll just deny it, and it's like, dude, there's footage of you saying it. Ah, it's just. It's a joke. It's a joke. So like, if I was to watch it right now, and I'm just hoping that Fauci or whoever it is that's up there talking about the facts, the numbers, yeah, okay, I'll listen to that part. But the second he starts getting on the podium, I'm like, okay, time to watch something else, because he's gonna rant about how, oh, the Washington Post said some big things about you. Oh, no. It was just so funny. It was just so hilarious, dude. I mean, it's really like, it's like watching an SNL skit, to be honest. I picture Trump as Alec Baldwin doing Trump. It's just hilarious. Oh, okay, so let's go back. It's like, oh, hey, Will. How you doing, buddy? Nice hat. Love you. Oh, dude, I love their channel, man. They're awesome. I love the hat as well. I don't normally wear this. I did wear this one, but I don't normally wear it when I do my live streams, because I don't know. I kind of felt funny when I did last time, and I kind of felt like, oh god, is this copyright infringement? I think it is. But then you got Construction Cronies, you got some other, there's some YouTube creators who like VC Construct. They'll wear the hat, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not. I think it's a big deal, and I like the hat. I love hats. I like hats like these. These trucker hats are awesome, and it's comfortable. It's an awesome hat, man. You should get it. If you want to go get this hat, go to VCG Construction, to the merch store. Check it out. Let's see, Amos Cardoza. Yo, what up, Amos? Trump's. Listen, if you guys, like I said, if you guys want my attention, just make sure you type at KleinGuy Jon so I can read your comments, read what you have to say in the chat. If you want me to read it, because if I don't see it nowadays, if I don't see it, I'm not gonna be able to read it, so I'm gonna miss what you have to say. So, just letting you know, you're gonna type it exactly like it says here at KleinGuy Jon. If you just put KleinGuy Jon, I'm gonna miss it. But in this case, there's not many people, so I can read your comments. There's not a lot of people in the chat, which is good, in a sense. Not good, but bad, and in between. Makita, I will support you, client. Makita, get out of town. Do you have merch? No, I don't have merch, man. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Will. If I ever did, like, the closest thing I have to merch is my very own KleinGuy Jon hat. I can show you right now, actually. Give me 1 second. Oh, God, where is it? There it is. Okay, dude. So this is it. This was made specifically at the time where I went over to Lids, over in New Jersey, and I was visiting family, my aunt really for the holidays, and I was wearing this when I was at her house during the holidays with my old man. If you want to watch that video, check it out. It's it's in my playlist somewhere down the line, down the bottom. But yeah, this was made at Lids. Lids sports caps and stuff, and they designed this for me. I went in, I asked for a design, um, and they did it perfectly, dude. They did an amazing job of it. Um, so yeah, this is my very own KleinGuy Jon hat that I made. It's a fitted hat, not so fitted anymore because I think it got wet and it started to shrink a little bit. So yeah, it's a pretty cool hat. It needs a little bit cleaning though because I got some lint on it. I don't know how that got there. Never washed this hat. I always kind of like use the lint rollers to get the dust and stuff off. But yeah, it's a pretty cool hat. I mean, one day maybe, when I start making some extra cash and since the money starts rolling in, and not only on YouTube, but when I get a better, when my pay gets better, I can start maybe work with them or maybe with Vistaprint. Vistaprint, if you are a small business, I want to say this right now, if you're a small business or you work for yourself and you do some little side work and you want to kind of look professional, you can go to Vistaprint right now. They do offer like 25, 15%. I think it just depends on the day. You got to go check out vistaprint.com. You get like 100 business cards for like 15, maybe $10, a 500 for 20. It's not bad. It's not bad. I have a couple of designs that I made on Vistaprint. They have their own designs where you can also use. And if you want to make up your own design, you can actually download your own design for your Vistaprint for your own business card. So it's really cool. They're very affordable. In my opinion, they're pretty affordable than all these outside dealers. So check them out. Check out Vistaprint. They also do apparel as well. They do sweaters. They do embroideries on shirts, printed shirts, designs. It's pretty cool. I only wear fitted hats. That's what's up, Amos. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. VCG, it's a one size fit all cap, but I like it. I like the fact that it's breathable. I can my scalp, it's got the mesh in the back. It can my pores and all that. My hair could just pretty much breathe. Makita says COVID-19 sucks. I know, bro, it does. Wait, what we can do? All we could do now is keep going by the standard, the guidelines. Practice safe and social distancing. Be vigilant. That's all. Just be vigilant. We don't want you. I'm pretty sure you don't want to get it. You don't want to get the virus. You don't want to even, and you don't want to pass it on to your family. Just be safe. This thing is it's still out there, man. It's killing hundreds of people right now, and it's not hundreds of thousands of people actually. And it's just getting worse. We all gotta practice social safe distancing. I only wear mesh hats. Yeah, mesh. I like mesh hats. I mean, this has a mesh in the back, which is fine. I like it, as long as my like I said, my pores and everything can breathe. There's some ventilation to keep my head cool. In the hot summer days. But like all total mesh caps, definitely, bro. They are awesome to have. They're very beneficial because they're so breathable. They're breathable, and you don't sweat as much with just a regular cap. I got that VCG hat. That's right, Amos. It's an awesome hat. I love this hat. I don't wear it as often, like I said before, but it's a good hat. It's very comfortable. Love it. You know, got to represent sometimes VCG Construction, man. They do an awesome job, man. Vince and Nick, they do a fantastic job with the channel. Um, I was just gonna say something too. What was I gonna say? Oh man. Oh yes, other news. Forgot about that. Makita said people have to stop spreading rumors of COVID-19. They do. And not only that, we got states like Michigan, people protesting in Michigan. Like, what is that? Why do they have to protest? And they're not even practicing social distancing either. They're all bunched up, you know? And then they're blocking roadways where paramedics and first responders have to get through. You know, that's dangerous. Then you got the Governor Kemp from Georgia, who wants to get back to business, who wants to open up businesses. Now oh man, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry if I get a little too hype. Just understand that some of you may think that what I'm about to say, you're gonna say, well, why should you care? This and that. Listen, I care about human life. Human lives matter. Not just by color or creed or it's human life, human beings. Apparently, this governor does not care. He does not care about that. He's so fixated about the economy, about getting people going back to work. And then some of these people are agreeing with him, and I'm gonna say something. Those of you living out in Georgia right now, and you think that is a great idea. Now I know some of you, most of you, also are staying home. You're being smart. You're staying home. You're really aware about this disease, and I thank you for that. Stay home. Be responsible. Do not spread it. But those of you who are not and just sitting there right now, laughing, smirking, saying this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, you know, we got to make money. I got to feed the kids. Listen, I get that. I totally understand. Okay? Understand something. This virus does not care about how you feel. It does not care about what party you're in. It doesn't care what type of sport you are. It will get to you. It will go into your body and try to eat you up alive. All right. Stop the arrogance. Stop with your arrogance and listen to the facts. All right. This Governor Kemp is I'm gonna say right now, he pissed me off. He really pissed me off hearing that he doesn't care about politics. Okay, yeah, you know, I don't like to talk about politics. I don't care about much of politics either. But it just pisses me off that people don't use common sense. When you're in a global pandemic and people are dying of a disease that's highly contagious, and you're sitting there like, oh please, it ain't gonna get me. Or you're a religious fanatic saying, oh, the blood of Jesus is gonna protect me. God's gonna protect me. Oh, you know, the economy. I can go back to work. That's just arrogance. You're being arrogant, and you're being stupid, for one. Don't do it. Don't do it. By the way, and I hope, I'm honestly gonna say, I know I'm being disrespectful right now towards the governor of Georgia. I just want to send a message. You're a moron. Don't listen. Lives matter, my friend. You're a governor. You're supposed to be more responsible. You should know better than that. There are people who could become asymptomatic, not have symptoms, but pass it to others. Are you that stupid that you care more about the economy than people's lives? Like, really, you really need to sit down. Sit down in your office and behind your mahogany desk and really think about what you're doing, or what you're about to do, what you're initiating. Because let me tell you something, buddy. The blood is going to be on your hands. It's going to be on your hands. And when your time is served, guess who's going to jail? Guess who's going to be responsible for all those lawsuits? You are. You're going to go to jail for it. And you're going to hear from all these people all these citizens who lost their family members because of your stupidity. So do me a favor, Governor, and listen well. You need to stop thinking about your stock portfolio, or how you may have or you may have people maybe family members who own businesses, or whoever is whispering in your ear or pressuring you to open it up, stop listening and do the right thing. Use common sense. All right? Use common sense. Don't be an idiot. Anyway, I'm sorry for that, guys. I'm going to go back to normal here. I'm sorry if I got upset. It just really irks me. Now, some of you may think, oh, why do you care? Let them get sick and die. I care. I care about human life. You know, I mean, we've had enough already. We have enough deaths already, and it's still going up. We don't need more. We don't need more. And yes, we do need to go back to work. We got to take this seriously. If you don't take this seriously, people are going to die. You as a leader, if you're a leader, if you are a governor, mayor, whatever, or president for whatever, or a freaking chief of a village, you don't want your people to get sick. You want to keep them safe and isolated. You know, the economy doesn't matter at this point. What matters is saving lives and keeping people healthy, keeping people alive. This is, I just don't, and and people in Florida, for one, another thing, those of you who live in Florida, if you live near Miami Beach or Palm Beach or whatever, please, if you're sitting there still, like I said, grinning and thinking I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I live in New York City area. I may be living in Staten Island. I've been home. New York City got hit hard. We are the epicenter of this virus. And it's still spreading. It's spread out to Jersey. It's spread out to Connecticut. It's spread out to upstate. It's spreading out to Michigan. It's spreading out, slowly spreading out to other states. It's going, it's there. It's there by you. It's there in Florida. And if you don't take this seriously, you don't get out of the beach and go home right now, it may be too late for you. It most possibly could be too late for you. You may already have it. But if you don't go home, if you're on your way to the beach, I advise you, turn your car around, go home. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. I'm sorry. I have to take it seriously. This is a COVID-19 update. And we should be allowed to talk about this stuff too. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. It's really upsetting. It's really upsetting hearing all this. All right, let's get back to the conversation here. And I'm sorry, I do apologize for getting riled up, guys. I don't normally like to get riled up about this. But trust me, there's more to come. The construction industry. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in just a few moments. So let me get back to the stream here. So Amos Cardosa, KGJ, thanks, brother. Gotta run, but have a great rest of your day. You too, my man. You too. Have a great day, brother. Makita says they're making things worse. Also, the opening of the beaches. Take it seriously, people. Never know you will get sick. That's exactly right. You're exactly right. You're absolutely right, Makita. Now, hold on, Makita. Are you actually the Makita? Hold on. I'm curious now. You got me curious. Are you guys the real Makita, or you just, or no? You can't be the real Makita. You're just okay. You're a creator. I got a Vantage Makita. Oh man, hold on a second. Let me see. Wow, it won't even let me see your channel. That's crazy. They don't have that option anymore. All right, so here's what I'll do. Hopefully this doesn't slow down the stream. Probably already. Oh, excuse me, guys. It probably already is slowing the stream down. I am sorry for that. Let's see, 15. Yeah, it's slowing it down. I don't. It's not even eating up that much CPU. Man, it's really slow. To me, that the yays beat the nays 158 to 129, guys. I'm sorry. Now it's 160 to 130. Now 161. So it looks like the bill's everyone's in the favor of the bill mostly. Gosh, what was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna check out. Hold on. Hold on, that's what I was checking on. Oh, you're not the. Okay, you're just a creator. Makita Tools USA is the actual. Oh, wow, they didn't know they had their own channel too. Oh, somebody else did the tool review of the DCM 501Z cordless coffee maker. Nice, nice. That is nice. It's good to see other people do reviews about tools. Same tool do a tool review on. I like to see other people's input on it too. It's real cool. It's real cool to do that. Okay, let me just X this out real quick. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Got a vintage Makita. I got a vintage Makita. Yo, what's the vintage Makita, my friend? Oh, that's weird. My name highlighted without the @ symbol. Oh, that was pretty dope. Okay, that's how he caught my attention. I don't know how you did that without the @ symbol, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I never knew he could do that. Okay, so moving on now. Man, the construction industry. Let's see. Here's the thing. Unless you are working for, and this is my opinion, unless you're working for the city or State Department in construction, okay, you are essential because you're working on infrastructure of the city. That's acceptable. I can understand that. But now I'm hearing the reports that there's stadiums being built by private contractors or unions, or commercial buildings still being worked on. I mean, listen, I could understand. I understand businesses want to make money. You have bills to pay. You gotta stay on schedule, stay on the course, because you gotta meet a deadline. Listen, sure you may be taking precautions. You're taking temperatures and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. This thing does not care. It will eventually, someone in some way will eventually get infected. Okay? You really got to think logically. All construction sites, except for city, state infrastructure, should be closed down right now. It's ridiculous. It doesn't matter what precautions you're taking. It's best you send your guys home. Best send them home. And you gotta care about your guys, man. You gotta care about your crews, your workers. These workers are on the front lines too. But it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's nearly impossible to practice social distancing on a job site. It's sure it may work, but eventually the virus is gonna come around. It's for all we know, it might be. You might have guys who are asymptomatic who might be infecting others and not realize it. This is serious. Please, and I urge all non-essential construction, shut down. You guys gotta send your workers home. It's not. I mean, it's not worth risking the lives of others and yourself. Okay, because eventually, yeah, you got one guy who comes down with it and sick, and you send him home. But what about the others? They don't know. They've been around the guy. They don't know if they're infected or not. Now you got to send everybody home because you don't want to take that risk. This thing is serious, man. It's like, I don't understand people's thoughts. Like, oh, well, I got a great immune system. Look, it doesn't matter if you have a great immune system. It will affect you. Just use common sense, man. Use common sense. Shut down, go home, save your guys' lives. Save the lives of your workers. Okay? Because if you don't, and one of them so happens to have the virus and dies and has a family, you're going to be reliable for that. You're going to be liable for endangering your worker's life because of a pandemic. This is what it is. You can't work or say anything around it. Send your guys home. Enough of this crap. Enough of this, oh, well, we got to make a deadline. Forget the deadline. Save lives first. Save the lives of your workers. Don't take chances. I'm telling you right now. Do not take a chance with that. Don't take a chance during a global pandemic right now. It is not the time to be working in the construction site. Unless you're working on city infrastructure for the city and state, and you work for the state. Otherwise, you have no business of working on a job site right now or being on one. Shut it down. Go home. And I'm not gonna, I already know already. I can already see it. You guys are sitting there behind your desks, laughing, watching on your phone in your pickup truck, laughing. This kid, he's, oh my God, who does he think he is? He thinks he's the Department of Health? No, I'm just saying, I'm looking at facts, and you should too. People are dying. Go home. Don't take a chance. I get you got bills to pay. I get you got a family to feed, but go for unemployment. Go home. Sign up for unemployment. I'm here. I'm home. Yeah, I want to go back to work, but you know what? I'm not gonna take a chance. During a pandemic, I'm not taking a chance. This thing is everywhere. And I don't know, if I was to go to work now, I don't know if this thing is it's everywhere. It's on surfaces. No matter how, people could probably miss a spot where they need to clean, and that one mistake could cause lives, and I don't want to take that risk. I don't. So I'm here. I'm safe. I haven't come down with any symptoms, which is good. I've only gone out for food, and on occasional 1 or 2 walks by myself with no one around, which is good too. Because I don't want to stay cooped up in here forever and not be able to go outside and take a fresh, go outside and have some fresh air. You need that. It's a healthy thing. You need to go out and do a little exercise, but. It's just all these things I'm seeing, all the things I'm hearing, I'm reading about, and I'm even seeing in the media. It's just ridiculous. It's really, it's insane. Georgia's governor wanted people to go back to work. People in Michigan protesting, and in Denver, God, protesting. Really, come on, man. Protesting to go back to work because you can't stay home because I get it, you want to make money, I totally get it, but still, what's more important, your health or the economy? If you choose the economy over your health, then good luck to you, because you're going to be dead in at least in a week, and you're not going to see that money. I kid you not right now, you're not going to see any money coming your way. Okay, you're not. So, listen. I hope this point that I brought out it really drilled into your head, and I hope you guys understand. Those of you who are watching, you're understanding how bad this is, and taking what I'm saying to heart, because it's dangerous, man. Look at the world we live in. This is the new norm. We got to walk around wearing masks. What choice do we have? If you can come up with a solution to all this, a better way, I would like to hear it right now. I would love to hear it in the chat right now. Until then, if you got nothing to say or any way around it, then do me a favor. Don't stop thinking that you're impervious, that everyone's going to be impervious, that thinks this thing is going to fly by or it's going to go away, or it's not all that bad. Because let me tell you something, that's just ignorance. You're just being very arrogant of thinking that. Anyway, I also want to bring up something, because today I got a delivery, and I want to mention this because I thought maybe I can bring up something nice, something warm to everybody's mind and thoughts. And I got a package this morning, and it was a delivery from my fiance. I'll show you guys right now. It's from insomniaccookies.com. So she sent me a little cookie treat care package today. She did mention that she sent me something. I didn't know what it was, so this was a surprise. It was at my front door. I looked up and I said, "Oh, look, something's at my front door. It must be for me then. It's probably for my fiance." And my lovely fiance got me cookies. She got me some sweets, some treats, because I don't have much treats here at home except for maybe some chocolate chip cookie dough. But I don't want to keep eating the same cookie dough all the time or the same cookies. Um, let's open it. I want to open it actually and see what's inside. I want to open it. Let me get a knife. Oh, what better way to open it with Klein Tools utility knife, flip knife. Yeah. So let's see what we got in here. What we got in store in here. See what kind of cookies she got me. I mean, she did get me this for Valentine's Day, and I gotta tell you, the cookies are amazing. They're awesome. And let's see what she probably got me the same thing, same variety as she did last time. So I'll still be stoked about it. But I want to thank my beautiful fiance, my lovely fiance, for getting me these. Look at this. Look at this. Let's close this up here. A box in a box. They're fresh cookies too. Supposedly they make them fresh. So this is their logo. And you can go to their website. All right, insomniaccookies.com. Let's see. How did I open last time? It was, I think, on the sides. Oh, right here. I was right there. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is sweet. She gave me a little card inside of it too. It says, "Jonathan, I love you and miss you so much. I hope you enjoy these cookies. Hope to see you soon. Loyal Insomnia." That's her message. That's her message that she sent me on the box. She's the best, man. She's the best. Oh man, yep. She got me the same as she did last time. Chocolate chip cookies. She got some chocolate. I think these are chocolate peanut butter cookies. Chocolate chip mixed with M&Ms. Double chocolate chip. Oh, she got me the big chocolate chunks. I love chocolate chip cookies. Big chocolate chip chunks. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, I got me some sweets. An unboxing time. Exactly, Makita. Oh man, this is awesome. Well, I'm not gonna have any right now because I actually had a big lunch. I had a late but big lunch during when I was setting up the live stream, so I can't take any right now. But these will definitely be here for tonight. She's the best, man. I love that. She's awesome. And I'll tell you guys, their cookies are amazing. They're fresh. They're fresh. Sometimes, I mean, depending on where you live, if they deliver fast enough, you may get them still like near hot to warm. And like, yeah, dude, it's, man, these cookies are amazing. It's insomnia cookies. Sorry, not insomniac. insomniacookies.com. You got to try them. You can customize messages. You could, order different varieties of treats and stuff and send it to your loved ones or friends or, to businesses. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to save that and pay it forward. So I want to say to my fiance, thank you, baby. I love you very much. Thank you for the sweet care package, and I hope to see you soon. Hungry. I remember Makita made. Wait, MacTech made by Makita, and I'm unboxing. Oh man. So the reason why my fiance is not here with me is because of this pandemic. She's staying with her mother in Brooklyn. I live in Staten Island, and usually on the weekends she stays with me here in the weekends. And right now we haven't seen each other. It's gonna be almost 2 months, and because she has a weak immune system, I don't want her to take a chance leaving her home, and then on the way here she gets it, she catches it, and that would be bad because then she'll pass it to me, and I don't want that. So she's more susceptible to getting the virus if she goes out in public and touches things and so forth. So right now she's doing the smart thing. She's staying home. I want her to stay home. I want her to be safe and healthy. She's she's been keeping herself busy. She's staying with her mother and her brother, so she has company over, and I hope she's doing well. I mean, I texted her earlier today, and she told me I told her I received the box, and I told her I was gonna put it on the live stream today. So I'm really happy she sent me that, and yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, I mean, this is how serious it is. You know, it sucks. I miss my fiance, um, but I'm not going to let the loneliness get to me. You know, sometimes it does, but majority of the time it doesn't because I'm trying to be strong during this time. I'm not, I'm not saying I don't miss her, and I miss her dearly, but we have to just be, right now, at a time like this, we all have to be vigilant. We have to be smart, and we have to stay safe and healthy, and you know, um, stop this virus from spreading from others. My old man's getting tested from his job, so he got tested. Actually, I'm sorry, he got tested, so he's gonna get the results by next week. He'll get a phone call whether he's positive or not. Um, Now, if it comes out that he is positive with COVID-19, um, he will send me over to his job because he works at a hospital. He will send me over to get tested as well because he has been in contact with me. But the type of contact, well, we're not that close. Ever since this outbreak occurred, we haven't been like close in contact. Um, but I think a couple of times, we've been around during the outbreak still, before the lockdown. So I have to, I mean, even though I haven't come up with any symptoms, it doesn't mean I don't have it. I could be asymptomatic, or he could be asymptomatic and pass it to me, and I could be asymptomatic about it too, with it too, and then I still have to get tested. So yeah, that's how it's basically gonna work. If he's tested positive, the hospital's gonna want to know if he's been around anyone else, which will be me, and they're gonna request that he sends me over to the hospital to get tested. So I'm praying that he doesn't have it, and if he does, then that's good. Um, as for me, I mean, I haven't been around near a lot of people. Not that I'm aware of. I've been around a lot of people, but like when it comes to supermarkets and stuff, I've been like avoiding people, you know, um, like crazy. Like I just keep away, and there are times where I have to like wait in line, and you know, I mean, people are responsible when waiting in line outside of a supermarket. We're all separated 6 feet apart, which is a good thing. But when it comes inside, you're kind of close quarters with them. But I find ways to keep myself away from them. So I've been lucky with that, and hopefully that you guys have been doing the same. All right, because this is serious. This is not a joke. This is not something you should take lightly. We all need to be responsible, use common sense, and slow this thing down. All right. Now, another news now. Tool review Tuesday. Now, I wanted to come back to that on my next tool review Tuesday video, which is coming up this Tuesday. Today is editing, and I'm still in the process of editing the video. I'm gonna start doing every other Tuesday. If not, you'll know. If you are not subscribed to the channel and you want to get more content, do me a favor. Before you decide to leave, don't forget to click that subscription button. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. All right, you want to get notified, tap the bell notification, hit all notifications for all notifications. Okay. Normally the tool review, when I publish a tool review Tuesday, it's around 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sometimes later. It depends on, if I'm not busy. If I'm not too busy and I forget, I'll post it later in the evening. And I know that's not a good thing because most of you guys are out there during the afternoons and you're taking a lunch break or just sitting down watching YouTube videos and not doing much. So it's a better time during the middle of the day to send help videos. You get more views, you get more responses, rather than late night because everybody's getting ready to go to bed and it's late and so it will be every other Tuesday. So just keep in mind that if you haven't already, like I said, subscribe, tap the bell notification for all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the content. I'm slowly revamping my channel a little bit, a little more. As you can see, I'm using OBS Studios for live streaming now. I can stream a little better, and I've actually figured out how to use chroma key. So now you guys won't have to see like the thumbnails that just say KleinGuy Jon on it for live streams. You'll see my face. You'll see you'll see me on the posted on it now. So just hope that just kind of changes up everything. Something a little different. Same but a little different. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the chat. Did you enjoy this chat? What are the things? You can even let me know in the comment section down below if there's something that you don't like about the stream, if there's something I need to work on, maybe something that you would suggest I have. You could throw me whatever suggestions you have. Go ahead. If there's some things you don't like, some things you do like, let me know in the comment section down below. All right, guys. Because I want to hear from you guys. I want to keep my channel. I want to know. I want to engage with you. All right. Before I end the stream, I want to give a shout out. First thing, shout out to all the first responders here, where I live, especially here in New York City, who are in the front lines of this virus. We're trying to save as much lives as possible. I want to thank the first responders, the police department, the NYPD, private law enforcement agencies. I want to thank the FDNY. Also, thank the paramedics, the healthcare workers, the doctors, the nurses, environmental services, who go and clean up after the patients, who also risk their lives every day to do that job. I also want to give a shout out to the businesses, the small businesses, the restaurants who are still open, but open only for delivery and pickup, for trying to keep the city fed, people fed, their customers fed as well. I also want to thank the food industry, the delivery truck drivers who go every day back and forth delivering the foods and necessities that we need during this time of crisis. I also want to thank the city workers, public transportation in the metropolitan area. Thank you so much, because you are all still working, still making sure people get to their destinations and to their stops. You are also on the front lines. You're taking big risks, and I want to thank you for that, for your services as well. I want to thank the U.S. military as well, who are also in the front lines of this pandemic and protecting us even overseas in our borders. What else am I forgetting here? Gosh, I think I'm forgetting a lot more people now. Oh boy. I want to thank also for the Department of Sanitation. They're still around picking up our trash, picking up the stuff that we don't want in our homes. I want to thank them, give a big shout out to them. I know a few guys who are in the Department of Sanitation. I want to thank them, and I hope they're keeping safe, practicing social distancing. And again, thank you very much for coming down and taking out our trash. We appreciate that, and I appreciate it. I also want to thank the United States Postal postal services, even though they are going through a struggling time themselves due to budget issues. I want to thank them for their services, for delivering our packages and our mails and our letters to our loved ones and other departments. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for serving um, in this global pandemic, in this crisis. And I want to thank you, the viewers, for coming in and listening in, and not just listening in. I wanted to hear more about what you guys are going through. I want to share that with you all, and I like to share that. I share my thoughts, and I like to share what's going on with me, how my condition. I want to know how you're doing, and I like to hear how everybody's, coping with this crisis. So it looks like right now, I don't know if they passed the resolution or not, but the yays are 211 by the Democrats, and none from the Republicans, and the nays are 178. So 211 yays, 179 now actually, nays. So it looks like we have come to a resolution. Our government has come with a resolution now. Hopefully that, this $484 billion coronavirus relief package will do good, and hopefully it doesn't run out too fast. For those of you who are still also waiting on your unemployment benefits, and it's still, keep keep your head up. Don't worry, it's coming. I hear some people I know are still waiting for theirs, and it's a struggle, and I can understand. A lot of people are applying for unemployment, and the numbers are just overwhelming. But stay strong. Ration whatever food you have. Ration everything that you have. Okay, you want to be smart about how you're going to spend your time indoors. And and try not to get too emotional. Keep yourself busy. Keep your mind busy. Go around outside, exercise for a little bit, but just avoid crowds. Again, I want to say thank you to the viewers for watching. I appreciate you guys coming over, even though not many of you did, but that's okay. You can also watch this playback, and I appreciate those who watch this playback as well. Thank you for watching. I'll take in any comments you have. And if you have a question about the electrical trade or HVAC trade or code, you can contact me by email. That'll be Jonathan Electric 1, all one word, with the number 1, not ONE, just Jonathan Electric 1, and I will leave it in the description box down below later on, at gmail.com. Also, if you have someone, a loved one, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I'm just getting a notification here. Before I end the stream, let me just say. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, we're good. Anyways, as I was saying, if you know anyone, like if you a friend, a loved one is suffering or going through depression and are having suicidal thoughts during this difficult time, please call 1-800-273-8255 for help. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255 for help. Do not hesitate. Do not procrastinate. Just call if you really do need the help, please. If you cannot call a loved one, call a friend. Talk it out with them. Maybe they can help as well. You're not alone, and it doesn't. Just because you feel alone doesn't mean you have to be alone. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming over, hanging, saying what you have to say on the stream. I appreciate that. And stay safe out there. Always remember to wear your personal protective equipment. Watch each other's back. Help one another out. And I'll see you guys next time.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.